start the stream.
Tell me when you're ready.
Just confirm it's good. All right, we are live. Thank you.
All right. All right. I have 5:48. I will call the meeting to order. If everyone would stand for the moment of silence and the pledge. If you face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Recorder, if you call the roll, please.
Chair Laura Harrison.
Present.
Vice Chair Jeremy Burnett.
Here.
Keith Acton.
Present.
Michelle Childs.
Here.
Deborah Thomas.
Present.
We do have a quorum. I would like to welcome everyone to our December board meeting. I guess we didn't have it on recording, but I would also like to take the opportunity to congratulate Michelle Childs and Jeremy Burnett on their re-election, and we just had our swearing-in ceremony, so congratulations to both of you two, and I look forward to your next 4 years in office. Dr. Horrell, would you lead us through our agenda?
Absolutely. The first item on the agenda is the public opportunity for public comment.
Is there anyone from the public that would like to speak? Hearing none, next item.
Next item is our report section, starting with the legislative liaison update.
Ms. Childs?
Yes, I have a very brief update. The General Assembly will reconvene the 114th General Assembly on January 14th, 2025. I've already updated you that there's a new voucher bill that was put forward. There's also HB 13 by Sapiki regarding cell phone bans. And I will also note that today we had a visit from Senator Brent Taylor to Lakeland Elementary, and we have Representative Tom Leatherwood tomorrow, and Thursday, Representative Mark White.
Thank you, Ms. Childs. Any questions for Ms. Childs? Hearing none, next item.
All right, next up is the superintendent's report. Just a few brief things to update the board on. Our system level audit is complete. The auditors are now working with the city of Lakeland to complete the overall comprehensive audit there. I want to thank Ms. Rosales, Mr. Gately Sweat, and their teams for making that so smooth. I wanted to note that our 5-year strategic plan has a survey update opportunity that closes on December 13th. So if there's any members of the community or staff members or other stakeholders that would like to respond to that, we will be benchmarking each year based on last year's survey and just kind of see where we're improving and where we're not meeting the mark. So we're looking forward to compiling that data and then having a feedback session as we did last year early in the third quarter. It is, as we move into the Christmas season, the winterization of the outdoor buildings has begun. We want to thank our maintenance staff for taking that on and hopefully making sure that pipes don't freeze and things are shut down appropriately for the winter. An update on our new district office. We are, this week we have a dumpster in place and we're going to begin some landscape clearing on the new district office property on Davies Plantation Road in preparation for our the transition that begins in March. So that's the first phase right now. Lots of activities, concerts, opportunities to get folks in the Christmas spirit and the holiday spirit, and we're really excited about that. There's a middle school band concert tonight that I'm planning to head to if we get out in time, and so I know some other folks might, but just generally we're excited to close out a very, very productive and successful first semester, and I appreciate everybody's hard work, teachers, staff, district office staff, parents, everybody that works so hard to make a semester go smoothly. It doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of intentional work, and that's what we have here in Lakeland, and it's a fortunate position to be in.
Any questions for the superintendent? Hearing none, next item.
Next item is the monthly financial summary. It is posted, the October 2024 summary. There's not anything specific to report. I will note that we are beginning to have budget conversations in anticipation of next school year's budget. But as far as this year's financial summary, everything's in line as it should be.
Any questions for the superintendent? Just to speak on the budget this year, because of the transition between Jesse Rosales and our new financial director, we'll start work a little bit different timeline. Earlier, I believe, is the conversation.
That's correct. We set all our deadlines earlier for our staff budget requests.
Okay.
And we'll have our kind of comprehensive budget meeting in early January while Ms. Rosales is still under contract, technically.
Okay. Any more items for the superintendent? Hearing none, next item.
Next item is the approval of the agenda.
Just an item of note, board members, the agenda in front of you is different than the online version. This was printed before the online one was updated. The online one has under discussion action item is the 24-25 board calendar. So just an item of note that the online version was published in the timely manner, but the version in front of you was printed before that was actually published. So just want to make sure everybody knew we were all looking at the same thing. Is there any item anyone would like to remove from the consent agenda? Hearing none, is there any item anyone would like to add to the agenda? Hearing none, can I get a motion to approve the agenda as published?
So moved.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Next item.
Next item is the approval of the consent agenda.
Is there a motion to get this item on the floor?
So moved.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Next item.
Next item is our discussion action section. We have one item on the agenda, approval of update to the 24-25 school board calendar.
Is there a motion to get this item on the floor?
So moved.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Dr. Horrell, would you speak to the polling you've done of the board and the
Yes,
question that has come up about January?
Certainly, yes. Based on feedback from the individual board members, the recommendation is to cancel the work session on January 7th and reschedule the business meeting for Wednesday, January 15th.
Is there any discussion on that item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Next item.
There are no further items on the agenda. The next item is our announcements.
Does anyone have any announcements? Mr. Burnett.
Lakeland Education Foundation is hosting the third annual but newly retooled Festival of Lights now, the Lakeland Light Competition. Encourage everyone, Mayor Roman included, to sign up to have their houses compete in that fundraiser. And it is a fundraiser, as you've seen in the past. People sign their house up, people come by and vote. Every dollar is a vote. All of those funds go to fund, all of the monies raised go to fund teacher grants, primarily for LES and LPS.
Any other announcements? I would like to take the opportunity to recognize two wonderful members of our BOC, our mayor and Jim Atkinson, Commissioner Jim Atkinson, who our mayor was here for the swearing-in ceremony and swearing our board members for their re-election, and Jim Atkinson came to support. So I would like to take the opportunity to recognize and thank y'all for your continued support through everything near and far and the great partnership that we have with y'all. So didn't want to miss the opportunity to thank y'all in this setting.
And even just use of this building right now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Even just that partnership of using the building. Any more items, any more announcements? Hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?